Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Anime Talk with So and.
This is my
and
thing.
today we're gonna talk about Angels of Death, episode.
I think 11, right?
Do your job.
Shut up! The thing is, I would tell you when what episode it was, so that's on you. I think today we're gonna make it a short podcast, cause this episode, man, I don't like. I don't.
It wasn't
have,
that interesting.
It wasn't that okay. Ever since last episode, it's just been weird, and I don't know what to do.
It's that peopleless guy again.
Like the show was doing really good until Zach he was almost dying. You know, when he almost died, and then Preacher went to go. Because, all that weird shit started coming out of nowhere, and it just made me not interested. Yeah. But who knows, maybe next week will be fine, because Zach's back into the picture. Well, I think it's going to be the last episode, actually.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know how that...
most likely.
So, the show was doing good, but now it's, let's just make it... We'll make it a quick podcast just to give our thoughts or talk about what happened and what we thought was, kind of weird or cool. Well, there was nothing cool, but...
I thought... him almost dying was amazing, so.
Alright.
Okay, let's go, guys. So it started off with Rachel, and she's
still
the cross.
And and the priest decided that he's gonna kill her.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Die, witch!"
And we're like, "Why is she a witch? I don't understand. It doesn't make sense."
Please explain.
She didn't do shit.
I know. I don't know what's up with that guy, but yeah, and then.
He explains that
she's like, no, it's not true. I'm not a witch. And then
but she's not really defending herself. She's like, no, I'm not.
She's
no,
like, you're wrong.
You know.
Why am I wrong? Tell me. But yeah, the priest was like.
He's like, I'm God or something.
Yeah, he's like, your God doesn't exist. I'm superior enough to be God. And then he's like, no, there's no way. No.
Yeah.
That's not true.
And I'm like, why is this happening?
Yeah. So I'm guessing after that she went unconscious because she was having a dream.
Yeah. Oh wait, was she in a dream? Because that was weird. Cause she.
I honestly don't. That was whatever. But in the dream or whatever, it was her, and then she told Zach was there too, and then kill me. And then
wait. It was a dream, but she was in the illusion before. So she in the illusion.
She was illusionized, and then
she had a dream. Okay, and in the dream it was Zach and her.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Hey, kill me!" And then instead of killing her, of course, he took her hand. They ran away, and then he disappeared.
They fall in love.
And no, he disappeared, and then she fell down on her face, and then she started burning for some reason, and then it was Zach's scythe, and then it was wrapped with his bandages, and then she started talking a lot. But yeah, and then she's like, "Why am I burning? What's happening?"
When someone's burning, that's what they ask. Why am I burning? Why is there fire on me?
Yeah, and then Zach showed up again. He took his scythe, and then he's like, and then she's like, "Hey, come back!
Let's
don't
explain
go away."
The whole dream. The dream is so stupid.
and then she came back, and then she was on the floor. She wasn't on the she wasn't stuck to the cross or
She fell down.
Yeah.
And
then she had the knife.
But how'd she fall down?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Okay, let's go.
She had the knife with her, and she's like, "Oh my god!"
And she cut herself.
And then she's like, "God's with me." And then she suddenly she got out of the illusion. She came to real life.
But I can understand why. It's like pinching yourself.
Yeah.
Like in Naruto, how you get out of the genjutsu.
True. She did cut herself.
In Naruto, how do you get out of the genjutsu? You usually you release the chakra, or you get pain or something. I think if it's strong enough.
Yeah, and then she broke the illusion, and then the priest's like, "Oh my god, how did you do that? I wonder."
And then here's the medication now.
Give me the medication, or I'll kill you. And then we're kind of okay, I'm sorry.
We're mocking it a little bit because I wasn't enjoying it as much because it was what was the purpose of all this? It didn't make sense. It wasn't it was in the beginning. It was so interesting because it was mysterious. And now when they're trying to answer the questions, it's the answers they're dragging it, and it's so stupid. It doesn't make sense. But wait until episode 12. It could just be one of those episodes.
Yeah, and then she was like, "Hey, go give me a medicine." We skipped a lot, but whatever.
Yeah, we skipped a lot.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, and then he showed her the door to get the medicine, and she go in, open the door. And he's like, what, you can't open the door? And then she's like, I don't trust you enough. And you're like, touche.
Why she has so much attitude right now?
I know, she got so cocky.
Yeah.
I was like, who do you think you are?
Maybe she is a witch.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then they got them. She got whatever medicine she got, and then she left. But before she left, he's like, "Hey, why didn't you kill me?
You were in my way.
Yeah, if you go in my way, I'll kill you." And she got so cocky. Like, who do you think?
I don't know what's
you
going
are?
on anymore, man.
Like, that's kind of disrespectful. He's a priest too, you know, like respect.
He's weird too. I don't
I know,
understand
yeah.
him.
And then she left, and she ran to her
Yeah.
husband Zach.
Yeah.
And then
You think? I was gonna say it. Did I say it before? Do you think they're brother and sister? Maybe there was some type of correlation. Like,
I think they maybe if they did have relations with each other, it's probably like because of their traumatic past.
yeah.
Maybe they were because she killed someone. Remember? And I don't think it was her that she said she's unclean. She said she got her hands dirty, but I don't think it was the flashback. But because there was a flashback during the end, but I'll continue that theory later.
And yeah, let's not go play by the episode. It's just
Yeah,
it's
so it was
parts.
Zach. She passed Zach up, and then she literally called Zach her god.
Yeah.
I was
and-
like, "What are you
and
saying?
What
Don't
the
say
hell
that.
are
You
you
don't say
talking
that
about?
to anyone. You
Yeah.
don't say that. That like, especially to somebody else. That's freaking weird, bro. I bet like she's the only like chaotic like psychotic one.
Yeah, she's
there.
mentally
And
crazy.
then Zach's like just normal. And he just like had like
He just
you
wants
know,
to kill people.
traumatic past.
He just wants to kill people.
Yeah, just leave him
Leave
be.
him alone.
And
But let's
then-
let's just real quickly like summarize this part. So they had like it was like a 4 or 5 minute conversation of who's gonna stitch Zach. So Zach was
Let
like,
me do it. No,
let me do it. Let me do it. Okay, Rachel ended up doing it.
Yeah, and then she kept on asking about his burns. Like, come on, bro, that's like
you know
too
what I
personal.
think she's doing? She's like, I need to invest in this guy because I actually like him. He's like my friend. Like that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
It's like I want to know more about this guy.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
that's
why
yeah.
it's like okay, let's change up the relationship a little
Yeah,
bit. You know,
'cause,
it's not.
so they went to like they were looking for the elevator. They found one, and then she mentioned again, hey, what about those burn patches you got there? And then he explained his childhood and what happened. Like this guy burned him, like this freaking crazy
Wait.
guy.
I just realized something. Okay, wait. Does that have to do with anything? No, because the priest was using fire, right? When he was burning.
Yeah,
I was
no,
thinking.
no.
I was gonna say, wait. What happens?
What
if
if
she was
that, like,
dreaming.
cor-
she was dreaming
no.
that she was burning, and then all of a sudden Zach's like, "Where'd you get those burn pads?" I don't know.
No, it was because like she got to see his skin. That's why.
Probably. All right. Let's just keep going.
But yeah, and then he mentioned how
the elevator was the longest part. Like that was the whole
like,
episode.
An elevator isn't that long.
Yeah, like
okay?
they were in the like they
you
were.
don't take that long to go from one floor to another.
Yeah, because
okay?
when Zach and Rachel like, oh, everything's like fine now, they're gonna go find a way out because that's the whole purpose is to get out of here. They go up in this elevator and they're literally in the elevator the whole like the rest of the episode.
the rest of the episode
And they're
there
just
was
talking.
dialogue, you know.
And we get to learn more about Zach and about
and then
his mom.
his past
and
it
stuff.
was
Zach has such an interesting past.
yeah, and the thing was after he told her, he's like, "Is that interesting?" And she's like, "Nah."
It's
No,
like,
it's
okay,
not. Like,
well-
why did you ask then? Come on.
It is interesting though. She's
Yeah.
weird.
Freaking weird. But yeah, he mentioned how like in his past there was this one guy that I guess had relations to his mom. That's what he said. Like I guess. And then
the way he say it, yeah, I think it's like the guy who banged my mom.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
and then like it was a flashback to the guy and then Zach, and then Zach he had like liquid on him, and then the guy had a gasoline jar.
Mhm.
So I'm
Which
pretty
is
sure-
so weird. Why is he doing that?
Yeah,
like,
it
what are you
was
burning him
weird.
for? Like,
And then he was laughing all the time, and then he burned. He like dropped the lighter, and then like Zach went and like he pushed him or something, and they were fighting.
So, like,
and they were burning at the same time.
so I don't understand. Like when someone like on TV shows or anything or anyone in general, when someone has like a stepmom or dad, they're not gonna go up to you and or like not even a step like a boyfriend if your mom has a boyfriend or like they're not the person's not gonna come and burn the shit out of you unless you did something. But I guess that's how messed up his life is that his mom's boyfriend decided to kill him.
Yeah, and then he mentioned like after he was burned, she patched him up like a mummy, and then he sent her to an orphanage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
Okay.
pretty messed up.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, and then after that, she oh my god, this part. She also had a flashback, remember? And it was like, I don't know if it was her or a guy. I thought it was a guy, and then it was a lady on the floor, and then the guy stabbed her.
Yeah. So could it be in the relation? I don't know.
Cause like yeah. So I thought it was a guy. And then she's like, "Hey Zach, I want to tell you something." And then like 5 minutes later, never mind.
It's like, are you serious? You don't just say that.
Yeah, and
That's
then,
like what literally Zach is like. Are you serious? What's your problem?
And then Zach went on because they got to the level or whatever. He went on and he was like, "Come on!" And then she didn't move that much. She just moved.
Because
like,
she keeps thinking about.
Yeah, she's like, "I can't tell him." Like I basically lied because before that he's like, "I never told a lie.
Mm-hmm.
I never told a lie to you, so that like, be happy, you know?" Because like they were talking about how like he's gonna kill her, so like make a face because I didn't lie to you. And then
I am thinking now that Zach and Rachel are like brother or sister or something. Like they have something like that, or they grew up in the same orphanage.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So it's Rachel's been like what she was like probably a baby at the time, so she doesn't remember, and probably Zach of course won't remember that much of like the same baby, so that could be the reason why. And he's like
that's
he's literally
why they got so close to each other.
Yeah, and he's literally doing the same thing again right now. Like he's like protecting her back then. Now he's protecting her at this moment, but we'll see in the next episode if that's true.
So it was, and then like she after like they got to the level, she kept on telling herself like, I can't tell Zach that I lied to him, like basically, and then she's like because like if I tell him that I lie, he'll be mad, and then God hates lying. And she's like, I'm not cleansed. I'm not.
Isn't he
holy.
Supposedly God and God? Like I don't know.
Yeah, and then she's like, I'm not holy, you know. I got my hands dirty, and then that's when like I was confused on because she said she got her hands dirty after looking back on the flashback. So did she kill the woman? Because I thought it was a guy.
Probably.
But yeah, and then that's what happened.
And then it ended with a.
So I'm guessing but I don't get it. If they were in the orphanage, it's not possible because she in the beginning of the series or like the season, they were talking about how she figured out that the main reason she didn't want to live was because her parents died. You get it?
I don't know.
Because the doctor told her that your parents aren't alive, I think. And then she's like, I want to die now.
I don't even know where they are. Are they even all alive right now? Are they just all dead? Because what the hell was that whole shit?
It would have really make sense if they were in an orphanage because she would have had parents.
I don't want to think about this anymore because it's making me mad. And I think we should just end it right there because we said it was.
So that's all for today, guys. This is So and.
Hey, that's it for today, guys. This is Izzy and So. I'm gonna do it for you. And this is So and Izzy back with So Anime Talk, and that was episode 11 of Angels of Death. Tune in next time, guys. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. It should be, I think, Anime Talk is now for both, and I believe Instagram was Anime Talk is now, but with 3 underscores. If you are on our YouTube page, it should show that. If not, good luck finding it.
At Anime_Talk _is_.
It's such a stupid long ass name. Anyway, let's just end it here.
See
See you guys next time on
Talk
Anime_Talk_.
Talk of
Alright. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.